Hello, I'm Nessie. It's the 11th of July 2018, and good luck to England this evening in their semi-final. Um, the football team, I do hope they get through to the final. Anyway, um, I'm Nessie. I'm at my flat. I'm by myself this morning. Francis has gone out with his cap on and his glasses, with a similar face like mine, and a nice bright jacket, trousers and black shoes, and his little brown bag. Um, Yesterday I went to Chatham Library as I usually do, and I went out in the afternoon, um, because a lot of the time I'm very sick first thing in the morning. It takes me hours to try and get some pain relief. So I sat in the library, I sat at the table uploading my videos on my phone to YouTube, fairly quiet, not too much going on. And then Beverly, the lady that lived at number 14 in these flats, came and sat next to me. And she had the Wombles book by Elizabeth Beresford. Now, that was around 1970s when my sister Amanda was born. I remember the wombles very well. The wombles of Wimbledon, with their tidy bags, and they were clean wombles picking up all the litter. I used to love it on television, narrated by Bernard Cribbins. I remember it well as play school. I was born in 1968, so I do remember the Wombles and Larry the Lamb and Hong Kong Phooey, and a lot of children's programs of the 60s and 70s. So Beverly proceeded to tell me that she's writing a book. Now, I've been trying to get my diary and book published and poetry for years and have not got anywhere. So good luck to Beverly, and good luck on writing a book about the Wombles. That is a dog barking at the back, by the way. So Beverly sat next to me and started doing a draft of her book in her writing pad about the Wombles. And afterwards she got up, tapped me on the shoulder and said good luck. Then she sat down at a computer, and then we both went our separate ways. It's nice to have someone to talk to, it really is. But I've been alone now for over 10 years, having unsuccessful relationships with men that don't treat me properly, and I'm quite happy by myself. But the tricks that people are playing, wicked evil tricks to try and get me to go out with anybody, anything, and that's not the right thing to do if you've been what I've been through. You're not going to pick up anybody. You want something stable and someone sensible and someone that's going to look after you, not a prick that's going to drink and smoke drugs and treat you like a piece of shit and go out with other women behind your back like I've had before. So basically there was this really large lady in there, and not big. And remember that my ex had talked about a fat cat yesterday, and someone like being fat, and he hasn't got anything for them. Well, there was this large lady in there. She's really nice, nothing wrong with her. She's older than me, her hair's grey, she's got glasses. She's got, I would say, either false teeth or less teeth than me. She's got purple legs, and that's the one I sat next to that smelt of fish. I'm not being nasty, but I have a nose that smells everything. I can't help it. I'm a very sensitive person. And these men with a man with glasses came in, sat next to this really big lady that could have taken up 2 seats. Was having a good old chat with her and looking back at me, and I'm thinking, well, you go ahead, you know, I'm happy where I am. And this is after Beverly came and sat next to me. Beverly's a female, I'm a female, and you know, we're friends having a chat, nothing else. So they all start getting their knickers in a twist. So this bloke with glasses sat next to this really large lady having a chat. There was an old man going all the time. I was sat down at the computer when Beverly had left the library. When Beverly was in there, it was quiet. When she left, they all played up. Eventually, I left the library by myself. Because remember, my ex was talking about fat, and I'm not that large. So I'm trapped in this prison, not being able to have a relationship because I've got an idiot controlling my life. Well, I feel that way, and I'm not going to go up and talk to a man because I've been rejected in the past, and it was a man that asked me. It was Tom that asked me to go to Cafe Republic with him. I didn't ask him to go. He came into the library and said, Chris, because that's short for Crystal, would you like to come to the coffee shop with me? And then Tom proceeded. I was treated like dog shit. Tom went, you don't have to pay for my drink, you can pay for yours. So I got a lemonade, he bought himself a coffee. We sat down together, we was having a laugh and a joke, and he just got up like this and went, no. And he just left me in the middle of a coffee shop. And I remember seeing a Yodel van outside, you know, the white vans with the Yodel green. And I went to the library and I got on with my business. I thought, right, you fucking bastard, to do that to somebody, right? If he didn't want to, why did he ask me to go in the coffee shop and then dump me in there? I had an appointment at the job centre afterwards, and lo and behold, my ex was outside leaning on the railing. He was outside on the railing. And I just walked past him and ignored him because he was treating me, as far as I was concerned, he was treating me like a doormat, picking me up when he wanted me, and I'd had enough of him by then. And I think he's preventing me from meeting other men. He's being a nuisance and a bully and putting me down. And I've had 2 emails off Fever Street. One last night saying they want to meet me for a coffee and a chat with 2 pictures, and another one saying that they wanted to meet me last night. But I'm afraid if someone like texts me after 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to be able to go out with them at that time of night. So I came home. After I left the library, I went into the Pentagon Centre. Someone was saying, are you alright, Leslie? Loud in front of me to a member of staff, because 2 women that speak together, you're lesbians. You can't talk to a woman. Men think you're a couple of lesbians. You can't have a female friend. So this bloke went right over my face. Hello, Leslie. And my brother-in-law security guard was in there, the one that didn't help me when the bicycle nearly ran me over, and he pretended he didn't know me. He was hovering about in there. And I came and went home and watched this really good funny film, The Man Who Sued God, with Billy Connolly in it. A man with curly brown and grey hair and moustache. Billy Connolly is a very funny Scottish comedian. He's hilarious. This film was great. It cheered me up. And it's back to the same old. People taking the mickey out of my weight and whatnot. My nose, my hair, my gender. I hope they enjoy themselves.